Hey friends, it's me, Jonah, and this is part 2 of my crocheted hats. So starting off with this section is a very simple hat type. And this one right here uses Bernat Softy Chunky in this really woodberry, really rustic color, and uses a single crochet and double crochet group. So it creates a diagonal stitch across and then just a single crochet ribbed brim. And this uses an 11.5, just like these other two here, and a faux fur pom-pom. And for all of these hats that have a faux fur pom-pom, you could make your own pom-pom. I just prefer faux fur since I think it adds its own cool texture. And here's the hat on me. And these are very simple hats too, great for beginners. And this pattern you can find on Pinterest. It's the Wildwood Chunky Beanie. And here is the next one. And this uses a chunky 6-weight yarn, 60% acrylic and 40% superwash merino, and it's this really glossy, chunky 6-weight. I used an 11.5mm hook with the same stitch pattern and ribbed brim with the black faux fur pom-pom. Here it is on me. These are very cozy, chunky hats. And here is the third hat of this section. This one uses a chunky 6-weight yarn, and I really love the way that these colors play out with a cream that's spread throughout, and then has that same ribbed brim, and I chose this white pom-pom since there's a cream in here, and I think it really adds a beautiful contrast. Here it is on me. This has to be one of my favorites because I just love this colorway. So here is the section of these 3 hat styles, and remember, you can find the pattern on Pinterest. It's the Wildwood Chunky Beanie. Very simple, great for all 6-weight yarns. Our next section here uses a double crochet and then a single crochet back loop rib turned around. And for this middle one here, I used a lighter or heavier 4-weight yarn, this beautiful ocean colorway. And I used a 6mm hook for all of these. And then I chose a faux fur pom-pom in this mint color. And then this pattern, this is actually an easy straight hat, which you can find on Yarn Inspirations too. And it's very simple, as you could probably tell from its name. And I actually have a show and tell, which you can find when you click on the pattern on Yarn Inspirations too. And remember, it's the easy straight hat, and it's very easy. See, it has a single crochet brim and this beautiful double crochet stitch throughout. Here it is on me. This rib really keeps your ears warm, and then this just adds a nice textured style, and then I chose this pom-pom to finish it off. And then our next one uses the same weight yarn as the Ocean Waves one, except this is in this light gray, and it's 100% superwash merino wool. And I made this hat for my dad because he's bald and he really needs a hat to keep him warm, and it's very soft because it's 100% merino wool, and I used a 6mm hook and the same ribbed brim. Here it is on me. Very nicely fitting because they're very versatile and they range from sizes so they can fit anyone. And I decided not to go with the pom-pom because I think that makes it a little more masculine, because my dad I don't think he would like a pom-pom on his. But there's Dad's hat. And then, in case he wants to switch out colors for the day, I made him a black one too with the lighter Jonah's Hands tag, and it has the same stitch with 100% superwash merino wool. And here is his other hat that I made him on me. And remember, this is the Easy Street hat. You can find the pattern on Yarn Inspirations, and I have a show and tell on it, and it's super easy and it's great for beginners. And our next section of hats is one that I made because I really love how you can put two colors together. And this one right here uses patent Shetland chunky tweeds and a 7mm hook. I chose this green and then this lighter brown because I love the way it contrasts. And I chose the Sunburst single crochet stitch with more of just a basic in the middle, so the star stitch will be easier to put on top with that single crochet brim. Here it is on me, and I chose to make a pom-pom using the yarn I used for the hat because I thought the full pom-pom would be a little too far off because it sounded like a one colorway because it's striped. So I chose to make a yarn pom-pom for that one. For the second one, I chose to use patent Shetland chunky tweeds in the blue colorway. And for the middle, I used Patent's classic wool bulky with the same. Well, this brim is actually double crochet in the third loop, and I chose that same just yarn pom pom because I think a fur pom would be a little too much. And then the pattern for this, it's actually called the Sunburst single crochet stitch hat. You can find that on Pinterest too. And it's very simple and great for beginners, and it looks great with any colorway, variegated, and a solid. You could choose your colorways. And here are the hats from part 2 of my crocheted hats. We have this style with the chunky brim and diagonal waving stitch with fur pom-poms. We have this style, the Easy Street hat, which I have a show and tell on my YouTube page, and it's on Yarn Inspirations, the pattern. And here's 2 other styles of that. And then at the bottom here, I have the Sunburst single crochet hat, which you can find the pattern on Yarn Inspirations and on Pinterest. And all of these are so simple, easy, and fun, and like keep you really warm, which in the winter months is very nice. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of my crocheted hats, and stay tuned for part 3, and goodbye and crochet away, friends.